Now we're going to change our discussion, go off on a tangent to discuss what happens when various pressures can end up making women feel less sexy than they ought to. And we're not just talking porn here, we're also talking about media, social expectations, and a host of other things. And to help me discuss how we can lose sight of that inner goddess and, for that matter, how to reawaken her, I'm being joined via phone by an expert in the area, Jennifer Ettinger. Jennifer has many accomplishments under her belt in fashion, fitness, nutrition, and lots more, with various degrees and an international media presence on body image-related issues. What's more, she's been in that place where she lost touch with her inner goddess, but then turned things around and became an expert in helping others do the same. And last but definitely not least, she co-hosts Daytime Rogers York Region, and she'll be hosting her own show in June, among other things. But tonight she's all ours. Good evening, Jennifer. It's so nice to be finally chatting with you.
I'm thrilled to be connected with you. Thank you for having me this evening.
Well, it is our pleasure. Why don't we start with your new book? Can you tell us a little bit about it? What will our audience find there?
Sure. The book is called Find Your Inner Goddess. It's a 12-week journey workbook. So my belief system is a woman should not be called a fruit shape, such as traditional apple or pear. So I say fruit shapes be gone. You'll be identified by a hot pink, sexy goddess shape. And once you understand your goddess shape, the book is a blueprint taking you through the journey of learning how to work out for your body shape, how to dress for your shape, what fits your style, what's not your style, beauty-boosting foods. And what I think is really important is a healthy mindset. So having goddess affirmations that you say on a daily basis.
And I like the fact that it's a 12-week program, because you're talking about changing your lifestyle. It's not a quick fix. It's just easy come, easy go. So I was really impressed the way you laid it out, step by step, and very well done.
Thank you.
Now, since you're an expert in the area, maybe you can touch upon how do women lose touch with that inner goddess in the first place?
Yes, I call it the busy syndrome, Rebecca. And women love to fill their lives with busy, whether it's a full to-do list, whether it's taking the kids to soccer or dance. We're going from A to B. And what happens over this time is we're putting everyone else in front of our own self-care. And when we start to find that our own self-care is slipping, our confidence becomes lower, our vibrance becomes lower. And we get to a point where all of a sudden we're looking internally and looking in the mirror, and at the same time saying, what has happened?
And we still don't feel entitled to take care of ourselves, even though I always say that when you're in a plane, they always say that secure your own oxygen mask before you secure your child's oxygen mask. But for some reason, as women, we have a hard time taking care of our own needs, putting ourselves ahead of anyone else that is even remotely connected to us. So maybe you can go there next. How can a woman get back in touch with that inner goddess and feel good about doing so?
I think the big thing, step one, is really the mindset. I always share with my clients that unless we start to discover a healthier mindset and the reality check of needing to make change, the body and the body transformation change simply cannot occur. So we need to look at the mindset first and then really look at ourselves in the quadrant of what I call optimum health. So we have to look at how is our eating habits? Are we exercising? And that can even be a simple walk. It doesn't need to be something fancy at a gym. How's your supplementation? Are you supplementing your body? And really, are you embracing a healthier mindset of self-care? When they look at those quadrants, then the one that's screaming at them the most is the one that we're going to start with first to make corrective steps to a better and healthier lifestyle.
And then you're in the right mindset. I think your book is brilliant, and in general, I think it's very, very important. And your spring, it's a time of new beginnings, so it's great. It's also a time where lots of times, people, women and men, want to go to the beach, and they feel very, very uncomfortable and insecure. Do you have a quick tip for those people who are not quite ready to go out there? Is there something you can recommend for them so they can feel good? Obviously, it starts in your mind, but it's also about self-care and making the most of whatever you have. So do you have a comment for those people?
I would say step one, and I think this is it's free, it's one of the best fountain of youth for people, is start drinking your water. Get yourself hydrated. You're going to have mental clarity. You're going to feel better. Throw a lemon in. It's a natural detox. And then from there, we are wearing less forgiving clothing. So really focus on, if you're looking for that bathing suit or if you're looking for something, to truly understand and work with the store that you're at to find something that's going to make you feel confident in your day-to-day wearing of that spring or summer outfit.
Mm-hmm. Very good tips. Now, you have a Rogers TV show that you'll be hosting in June. Can you give us a real quick overview of what that's all about?
Yes, I'm very excited. It's going to be a half-hour lifestyle show, and where we're going to be really focusing on the goddess philosophies. So we will be doing workouts with real women, with the different various goddess shapes. We're going to talk about healthy eating, but healthy eating that's express and fast, because, again, women don't have time.
Right.
And the third and last component of the show will be focusing on bringing on various empowerment females that are going to be able to inspire others, whether it's through health, wealth, or lifestyle.
Can't wait. What is it called and when will it start?
Production begins in June, and right now we're looking at it's going to be Fit Your Style with Jennifer.
Well, we can't wait, and we'll just have to remind our audience when you get up and running. Meanwhile, if you could give us your URL so they can also get information about you there and find out where to get your book, and also your Twitter handle, because I know that you have a lot of very interesting, inspiring tweets. So if you could give us both of those.
Absolutely. So it's www.fityourstyle.com, and then our Twitter handle is @fityourstyle.
I love that, because you're talking about fitting your own style and not trying to compare yourself or put yourself in some particular mold that we're all supposed to fit into. Thank you so much, Jennifer. I know that your show is going to be great. Wish you success with that as well as your book. And thank you for taking the time with us tonight.
Thank you. Have a great night.
You too.